Good morning, good morning. Another video on things all to do with Chelsea FC. And first of all, let's talk quickly about the World Cup. Germany out, Kai Havertz 2 goals, the silky German, and all that one. Belgium out, Romelu Lukaku. Wow, what can you say, eh? I mean, to see him punching the like a, around by the players area after it's an annoyance, like with his performance. He had four really good chances, two in particular, and fucking useless, wasn't he really? But look, Belgium, out of the World Cup, Germany out. It was quite exciting, watching those games last night. Congratulations to fucking Japan, incredible result against Spain, and as I say, contrasting fortunes for some of the Chelsea boys. Well done to Cesar Azpilicueta and Spain. So now it's getting really interesting now, and so it's been a World Cup of complete and utter surprises. Not much to talk about with regards to Chelsea right now, apart from the November Goal of the Month competition. And what's rather interesting is there's only one first team men's player that's in the nominations. Seven candidates. Raheem Sterling's strike against Dynamo Zagreb. The one where it was a J5 through ball and a back heel from Aubameyang, and then Raheem Sterling just basically dropped his shoulder, picked his spot. It was a good goal, let's be honest, but the rest of the goals are made up by two from the under-18s and the 4-2 victory in the cup against Peterborough. Two absolute stunners, actually. In fact, all the goals that night for the under-18s was absolutely superb. Cassidy's strike, check that one out, guys. What a shot that is. And then the rest are made up by the girls. Lauren James, her goal away at Manchester United against the club where we got her from. And it was, a ball held up by Sam Kerr. And then James came through the centre, basically picked a spot. Great strike. And then two from Erin Cuthbert, the one at Stamford Bridge, where Guru Wrighton, who's up for a WSL Player of the Month award, I hope she gets it. Love Guru Wrighton. I've got to tell you now, it's all about the women's number 11. Yeah, and her corner, it kind of drifted over and it bounced up, sat up nicely, and Erin, who's a fantastic player, new contract for the girls, smashes it in on the volley. And then her second goal that's nominated is her one against Real Madrid in the Champions League, where she's almost at the corner flag and she just drifts it right over, chips the keeper, goes into the top corner. Brilliant goal. Did she mean it? I couldn't tell you, but it's a fantastic goal regardless, and a massive goal on that particular night, because it was quite tight for a while. But so I hope she gets it, to be fair, because she's an absolute credit, as indeed all the women are for Chelsea, Emma Hayes' side. Honestly, if there's one thing that I intend to do next year, my New Year's resolution perhaps, is to go and watch the girls more. The Chelsea women's team. It's just what an incredible bunch of players they are. And for me, it matters to me just as much as the men's. I never thought I'd ever actually say that, but Pamela Harder, Guru Wright, and as I say, Sam Kerr, Erin Cuthbert. They're a fantastic team. Lauren James, just brilliant. Millie Bright, Beth England. I could go on. I do like the Chelsea women's side. I'm not going to lie. Absolute credit to the football club. They really are. But that's about it, really, guys. As I say, just one goal from the men's side. the first team, if you want to call it that, Raheem Sterling. And I think that pretty much sums up where we were before the World Cup break, to be fair, because we weren't in good nick, as I say. So, players are back now in training, and we have a game actually in Abu Dhabi arranged during the World Cup. I think, was it this Sunday or the following Sunday? I think it's the following Sunday. It's a 2 p.m. kickoff, GMT, our time, UK time, and it's being shown live on the Fifth Stand, guys. We're playing Aston Villa in some kind of cup competition, but it gives the players that aren't involved in the World Cup an opportunity to get to play some football, some competitive football. So back to the place where we became world champions. So yeah, it's good. United Arab Emirates and all that. It's a, so as I say, it's an opportunity to the players that haven't gone to the World Cup to play in that. And I suppose the players that come back from the World Cup, like Kai Havertz, who would have thought, eh? No other news really, apart from a little bit of talk now about Ronaldo going to Newcastle as opposed to us. By the sounds of it, and it does make sense because of the Saudi Arabia angle. He mentioned in the Piers Morgan interview, didn't he, about Saudi Arabia and the huge amounts of money that he's been offered. So you can kind of see that happening. Sort of, well, look, I'll play for Newcastle. The connections are there. It makes sense. He'll be an absolute hero there. It'll be a fantastic move for him, to tell you the truth. And the Geordies will absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And he'll maybe do 6 months, wait, see if they do qualify for the Champions League, and if they do, perhaps they'll do another year because there is Champions League football. But if not, then he'll just go to Saudi Arabia and earn plenty of wonga, But just looking through, not a lot to talk about, as I say. Emma Hayes has been nominated for the WSL Manager of the Month. Guru Wrighton's been nominated for the WSL Player of the Month. Should you get that regardless. And as I say, it's good to know that Ben Chilwell, Reece James and Wesley Fofana are back, trying to get themselves fit for the return of football, which will be after Boxing Day at home to Bournemouth. But that's about it, guys. If there's any other information that comes out, obviously I'll put it up. But there's nothing, no stories really. Just really reference the World Cup. And of course, we all know we've got England against Senegal on Sunday, 7 p.m. GMT KO time. So up against Mendy and up against Koulibaly. I wonder if our players will play for England, whether Raheem Sterling will get his place back, or Mason Mount. There you go. I don't think Conor Gallagher will feature, but as I say, we should have to wait and see. But I thought they were better without them, to tell you the truth, England, against Wales. As I said, that trio of Bellingham and Rice and Foden is just fantastic. Anyway, guys, much love. I'll speak to you soon, and up the Chelsea.